Do you like eggs? I like eggs. Let's make some eggs. First, we gotta gather the materials. So, we're gonna get and then we gotta get the eggs. Let's see here. Okay, we're gonna do maybe 4. I don't even need 4 anymore. So now we gotta get what we're gonna cook these eggs in. Um, I use clarified butter, just a little bit. I put it in the pan, and then I turn the burner on here. So let's go get the fork or whatever you want to use. Yeah, let's use the fork because we're gonna use the fork to beat the eggs here. So let's get the fork. Yep, fork. All right. Put just a little bit in there, enough to get all over the place. Right. And then we'll go over here and let's turn it on. So what I like to do is I put it at a pretty high heat, enough to melt the butter, of course, but also I'm gonna let this sit here and melt while I'm beating the eggs here in a little bit. All right, took just a little break there and cracked the eggs without the helmet. Ha, just getting a little bit hot in here. Um. Anyway, so we're gonna beat these eggs until the yolk is completely gone and beaten into the, what is it, mixture? I don't know. We're not mixing anything yet. We're gonna be mixing something. We're gonna be putting some cream cheese in here. So I'll have to go do that here in just a second. So now for this cream cheese, what I usually like to do is depending on how much eggs, like this should maybe a quarter of the block here. I don't know. So this is probably, yeah, quarter of the block. And then what I like to do is I like to take just little pinches of this and then add it to the beaten eggs. So, like little tears. I don't know. It's really goofy that I do this with my fingers and I don't just chop it up, but it's better this way. Anyways. All right. So once we get all those in there, we just have to make sure that the cream cheese is covered by the egg yolk, or the beaten egg. So it's got to have complete coverage. Complete coverage. So what we're going to do now is I did turn the oven down, but we're going to turn it back up so it gets real hot. Really hot. So hot that these eggs are going to cook like within minutes. Very, very important. Before you put these eggs on this pot, on the pan, you got to figure out where your utensil is. I like to use stuff that has metal in the middle of it with silicone. Yeah. So what we're gonna do, pour these on here, and then immediately you just start working them because I hate brown eggs. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure we're gonna the work the cream cheese into these eggs. This might be a little. Let's turn it down. So another thing I learned this from Gordon Ramsay is you don't have to leave them on the heat. They will continue to cook over here off the burner. Uh-oh. Heads up, there's smoke in the kitchen. Oh no. Smoke alarm silenced. All right. Let's turn the fan on so that doesn't happen again. Well, these aren't really turning out the way I necessarily like them, but these will still be good. So I had to just pause to silence the smoke alarm so everybody doesn't freak out. But these are getting there. Ah, there's a little bit of brown. Oh well. I was just saying about how I hate brown. Well, I just let it sit there for too long. Whoops. All right. Yeah. So yeah. So everybody thinks there's a fire now in the house. You know, my two kids. That's cool. Dog isn't barking now, so that's great. Um. So yeah, these are looking done. You know. I don't know. Need to turn the heat off. Here we go. Yeah. Take them off the burner here. So yes, very, very hot. It will do what it just did. Set your fire alarm off. So these are looking pretty good. Um, I I really like to have the cream cheese spread throughout the entire thing, but wasn't able to do that this time. Maybe next time, if there is a next time. I don't know.